Hey everybody, welcome back. So I haven't played in a couple of days. So actually when I logged in, I didn't even know where I was. But now I remember, I went and I took out this here battle tower while I was waiting for the merchant to show up, and the merchant won't show up. I don't really know why, because the town hall's still lit up, so he should be coming through here every once in a while, but I spent about 3 days around here and he hasn't shown up, so I don't know what to do about that. I was hoping to get a new merchant so I could sell my stuff at the highest value. But apparently, I'm not going to have that kind of luck. So, the reason I haven't played in a couple of days is because I kind of like grounded myself, I guess. I said that, I had probably, 20 videos I had to like get ready and upload and put like the script. Well, I don't really do descriptions because, I put a description at the first video of the series and then just kind of like go from there. Because I rarely know what I'm going to do. But I decided that I wasn't going to shoot any episodes until I got all of them, you know, at least scheduled to be put out. And apparently, like, I did. I got all of them except for the first two of this series, and then I have to upload, like, 12 episodes of this. Because, I'm my player, filmer, editor, mod pack creator. Like I'm a one man army on this little endeavor I'm doing here. So for me to get everything done, I have to cut some corners and you know force myself to do some of the things that need to be done whenever I feel like just playing instead. But now everything's pretty much uploaded but the beginnings of this series. And as you can see with our little glitch, we have a ridiculous amount of citizens. And there's quite a few things I want to do this episode. One of them being probably working with a copy and paste gadget to copy and paste either this big building or this little one right here. I already cleared it out. I used the destruction gadget to level it out. So I want to see what this here copy and paste gadget has to offer. Like I know it could do some really cool stuff, but I'm not using paste bin and all that, and I'm not sure how to copy like this from here to here. But we're gonna give it a go, and then we're gonna work on some of these various things that I've been putting off. At least the dice and the forester. We're gonna set up a tree farm. For not really any particular reason, other than I don't really need any of that kind of stuff, but I want to mess around with it. I do need a lot more emeralds. I probably blew through a stack of them. Getting my butchery, my slaughterhouse set up, which I think you guys seen. I'm not sure. But who killed all my pigs? And let the stuff lay? Like, you know what, I was gonna say they let it lay, but actually... Well, actually, I don't know, because the pork chops are there, too. I thought they might just not have picked up the other stuff. Or they didn't kill cows. That's weird. It doesn't really matter, because we have the spawners in there, so it doesn't really matter. As you can see, it's pretty empty in here. And we gotta work on that, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. I guess I do gotta figure out what's been going on with that. Now, someone killed a cow. Maybe I should, until I figure out what's going on, maybe I should close this building down. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I got the spawner over there. I plan on moving the chickens over next, because I have over 7,000 eggs. I think my 2 generators are going to run for quite a long time. I made the decision that I am going to... Well, if I can stop flying... I made a decision that I'm going to probably... I made a decision that I'm going to take this mod out. It's not worth it to have it. I think it's a little overpowered, and I believe that it is also going to, like the infernal mobs, it might have an effect on this. if I spawn one that has an ability. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna save myself the hassle and get rid of it. Let's empty out some of this junk. I don't know, what do I have in here? Because the pork chops are getting cooked, these are waiting their turn. I gotta salt these. Alright, let's drop these couple of things off. And let's get to work on our copy and paste gadget. I think we're gonna take this stuff away from them. So they don't seem to really want to use gold. They don't seem they really want to use chainmail either, but the chainmail is literally useless to me. I can't even, like, I can melt it down for like 1 nugget. Like, what's the point, right? Up to 49 emeralds, it's not too bad. And it looks like we got a good bit of wood too, which we're gonna probably need a bunch of this spruce. We'll take a bunch of that. Alright. Okay, you wanna move, dude? Push me around? I'll end your meaningless existence. So I'm thinking, like, some of these buildings have like requirements to them that I'm not meeting. Like they are a functional building, but there's something missing that's slowing them down because like my chefs, my blacksmith and my butcher are doing like next to nothing. Like the butcher might be killing my animals, but he's not picking up the drops. So what's the point, you know? So I got to decide what I want to do about that. But for right now, let's focus on copy paste gadget. So I should just be able to boom. I got to get emeralds. It would take emeralds out of all things. Now, I'm hoping I can do this without actually having any, like, without having to make, like, the special copy-paste machine thing that can, you know, upload to, like, Pastebin or whatnot. Like, I don't want to do all that nonsense. Like, I'm sure it'd be a cool little asset if I could figure it out, but I'm not too interested. That'll be enough for now. And let it do its thing. Let's go into here, and we'll get rid of the construction gadget and the building gadget, because I shouldn't need those. I'm currently making ender pearls. Let's see, what else do we got here? Okay, let's see our requests. Why didn't... Maybe it only shows the one it's doing. So, like, if I go into here, hit tasks. So we doing... Okay, so when all these are done, eventually, it's going to do 4 stacks of emeralds. I can live with that. That's good enough. That'll be running for the next 12 episodes. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Now, to copy and paste gadget, you need to have the blocks required. And I think most of this is spruce wood, which that is how it appears. Spruce wood, spruce slabs, oak slabs, torches, and glass panes. So let's see what we can do here. Now I just want to kind of like nab the corner of the building. You want to move, dude? Just want to nab the corner of the building here. So I think it's shift right click. And then we go over here to the opposite corner. And I think we're going to have to do something like this. And then we'll probably right click. 48 tile entities not copied. Alright. So now this guy should. Now what happened? Okay, no. We gotta do this. Okay. Now let's try hitting the menu key. No, that's not working. There's a menu key. Alright. Edit placement, retrace fluids, copy. Then we want to edit placement because that is not going to fly. Let's anchor that there. Why did it not anchor? Anchor. I think it's anchored. So let's edit placement. We want to, the Y level is the up and down, so we want to increase the Y level. Right there. And then I probably want to take it one that way. And I guess right there. And let's fly around and see how. Why did I not anchor? Oh, I said anchor. Okay, well, it anchored. I don't know what it's trying to do. Let's do this. Anchor. Okay, let's do this. Edit placement. I want to increase the Y level. I want it to be there. And I want to hit OK. Now let's take a look around and see how it looks. Okay, so I got to get it further away from this one. So I got to bring it to the left and towards the path. So let's do this. Edit placement. Towards the path and to the left. Okay. That looks pretty good. Well, let's drop down here. Let's grab this guy. Did I tell you the Matic story? So, I lost my Matic, and it turned out it was my backpack. So I made a whole new Matic. And I didn't really need one. So, yeah, there's a funny story for you. Okay, so I need... Does it tell me what I need? I thought it did. I don't know how to check that. So let's just pretend we know. We're going to need a crap ton of spruce planks. So, and a crap ton of spruce stairs. So let's do a pretty decent amount of spruce slabs. So let's go spruce. 160, 80 stairs. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's just do all of it. We'll take this guy too. Take all the stairs, all the slabs. I think this has spruce doors. I'm assuming. I think we should probably make another thing of stairs, and probably just to be safe, one more thing of slabs. And then we could take these back. Glass panes and oak wood slabs. Gonna need more glass panes. So let's do whatever the glass pane recipe is. And I think that'll probably be enough. I don't think there's that many windows. And then I need oak slabs. Alright, let's see how this does. And now if I want to think that if I hit the right click button, I'm going to get this building in my world. That is my belief. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that something's happening. Did I have enough stuff? No way, I didn't have enough stuff. Okay, let's so apparently oak slabs, stairs, more spruce, all kinds of spruce. So let's if I hit 3, no, 4 should undo that. Okay, good. So we're getting there. All right, let's go and grab a bunch more spruce, and let's take this and make this all into that, and let's go and grab one more round of oak wood slabs. I don't think I'll need more than 64 of them. We'll see. Whatever's left out of this one, we will just I'll replace it manually. I want to do this to kind of save me some time. Now let's okay, so I have an anchor there. Gives them clear walkway that way. Yeah, that looks reasonable. I mean, it's getting a little cramped up in here, but it'll work. Shabam. I should probably get some food. Oh, that kind of loaded in pretty quick. Yeah, I'm still gonna need a little bit of stuff to finish this up, but that's all right. I mean, honestly, that probably saved a pretty significant amount of time. So let's do this. Do this. And do this. And let's see what we can hurry up and finish up here. So it doesn't appear that it replaced the torches, which might be part of the problem. But ultimately, not really that big of a deal. This part's a little bit bigger of a deal, because it's giant gaping holes of... You guys are like, man, whoever built this house got some issues, man. Let's go and grab food. I think we can go with some pork chops, considering how many we got. I just kind of been spawning them in because there's like I'm kind of lacking in citizens, so I just kind of been spawning as many as I can as I get them. I haven't been seeing as many nomads either, which has kind of been an issue. I don't think I can replace these with torches there. That's alright. I thought for sure it would replace torches. Like, I don't know why it wouldn't. Oh well, like I said, ultimately, this kind of saved a lot of time. That's the first time I ever used the copy-paste gadget. I've been watching, what's-his-face? Chosen Architect, and he's been, like, super praising, like, Direwolf. Like, I think he's, like, super fanboying a little bit, and, you know, I mean, for good reason. I mean, it's a very impressive mod, but he really talks up the gadgets and mining tools and stuff, and like I said, with good cause, but it got me thinking that maybe I should see how, you know, how I can put them to good use. Yeah, there's my blacksmith. He doesn't do anything. I can't believe that this building really took that much wood. Like, I know it was pretty big, but I mean, when you build it with a building gadget, it doesn't take as long, so it doesn't seem like you're using as many resources. And then whenever you're, you know, finishing up, and you realize that you're all out of, like, you know, resources, then you're like, oh man, I guess it really was a big building. But ultimately, this is going to hold another 24 people, so our city's shaping up. What I think I'll do is, I'm thinking I might find another location where there's a town. I might completely demolish it, and then rebuild my town again, and then copy and paste like 4 of these, and then 4 of the smaller ones, and that will, like, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know, maybe it'd be a good idea. Well, we'll see. I don't really know. I probably won't. That's a lot of work to move your entire town. I mean, not saying I couldn't do it. It's just it seems like an unnecessary thing. I'm gonna end up copying the building a second time and keep going to the wrong tool. You know what? There's a complaint. They should have made the different gadgets different colors, like their base color should have been different colors. I think that would solve a little bit of issues. And the same goes for whoever did the abilities, the everlasting abilities mod. I feel like he should have, like, color coded the bottles, because now I have an entire chest of gold bottles that I have to look through every single one to see what they are. At least if you had them color coded, sooner or later it would be, like, programmed in your head, like, okay, so I have 7 purple ones and 4 green ones, so that means I got, you know, 4 speed boosts and, you know, 7 haste bottles. And eventually you just remember it because of the color. Eh, doesn't matter. I guess when I have a career in Minecraft and a million subscribers, then maybe people will listen to me. Yeah, no, that's wishful thinking. Pretty doubtful. Okay, well this may have taken a slightly more amount of time than I wanted it to, but ultimately this kind of worked out fairly well. I don't know how I missed those. Yeah, it's whatever. Now I'll have to wait for enough emeralds to actually be able to do these. I'm out of torches? That's weird. Well, I guess I've been feeding them all to these guys. Oh well. Not really a big deal. I got a pretty significant amount of torches. Oh, another thing I'm gonna need. I need more beds. Like, I don't have any, like, beds. I used them all for this one. Okay, so I think it's pretty well built. Now let's get rid of this junk here. And let's place our stairs. Finish the job on that. Move, little girl. Construction in progress. See what you did? You go be a little girl somewhere else. Alright. Looking pretty good. Now I may... What is this building? Is this a 6 or a 4? That's a 4. I may demolish this building. Like, completely. Make this 4 6s. And then maybe I'll just demolish all these buildings. I emptied out this little area back here for more housing too. But we'll see how it all plays out. Like right now, I like the natural mountainside as a barrier, but I kind of flattened this area. I might take the copy and paste gadget and take one of these here, make another one of these, and put it back there. Or if I clear these out, maybe I'll just make a big like strip mall kind of thing of like 6 4-person houses or whatever I have the most of. We'll see. I'll probably end up doing that off camera because it's going to take a lot of time. Actually, this took more time than I wanted it to. So let's see about working on our... Keep an eye on this and see if there's any spoils, leftover meat parts. But let's work on our tree farm and see what we can do with that. See. So before we get started on that, I was sitting out here working on reading some Abyssalcraft stuff. And I was sitting up here letting this thing do its thing. And I heard some weird noise. I looked over. A bunch of Ventoraptors were over here, like, munching on my chickens. So, and then it happened twice in the same day. So my chicken population got cut down to, like, half. I think I had 2 stacks of raw chicken. I had to re-feed them. But like I said, I got over 7,000 eggs now, so it's not really that big of a deal. Let's see. Did I break 8,000? No, 7,000? 7,463 eggs. Plus, what, 18 stacks? Yeah, so we're doing pretty good on eggs. Anyway, quick little detour. So I want you guys to tell me why this didn't work. All right, you ready? I want to know what I did wrong. The whole first episode. Okay, that's not working again. Oh, there it goes. So I shift right clicked. Now the whole first time, like I tried everything and it didn't work. Now tell me what's going on. Like, well, why is this working now? I'll tell you why. Because they wanted to ruin my last episode. They wanted to make me look like a dope. What the heck just hit me? We could just put that there. But they wanted to make me look like a fool and a dope in front of all my fellow YouTubers and all 4 of my subscribers. But there you go. It works. Oh, that's what hit me. That stupid thing. And alright, so I got 2 basic scrolls now. We can play with that a little later. I want to try the mining thing. But this episode, I want to work on this. So I need some weird stuff for this one. Daylight sensor. Three furnace. And I don't know if I have any, so I'm just going to make some. And that should be that. Alright, plant saplings and harvest logs. So I don't know how this works. It sounds pretty self-explanatory, but, you know, things ain't always what they seem. Change size, 19 by 19. Don't want it that big. 3 by 3 is a little small. Let's do a 5 by 5. That'll do, should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 by 5. So if I give this, let's see. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Let's do, do that, and that, and let's go GPS. And there. Now we have 12 of those. This is more than what we should need for a WoW, because I'm trying not to use a bunch of cyclic stuff. So now let's get it some saplings. Now I want to see if it'll do the weird modded saplings. So we're going to give it these. Yeah, why not? I can get more if I need them. We're going to give it these saplings. Let's see what it does. Okay. Now let's shift right click. Take a quick little nap. And see what that thing does. Wonder why it isn't picking up the drops. I wonder if it ain't picking stuff up because it's already full. It's full of this. I doubt it, though. That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's not supposed to do drops anyway. Oh, that's why it's only name tags. Alright. That's a little weird, but okay, whatever. Now if I take this guy and put him here. Now we go outside. Is it planting those saplings? It appears not. So, for a little test, let's see if we can get some oak saplings here. I'd do spruce, but, you know, spruce is something we got a good amount of. Now let's put those there. Um... Is... Okay, I'm a little confused. Okay, so it does it on the same Y level, which is okay, I guess. I'm making a mess. This thing's too quick. Now I wonder, it will plant trees in the 5x5. Will it harvest logs further away? And another thing, where exactly are these logs going? They just lay on the ground? Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to set up a vacuum hopper in a chest. Which I am going to assume that that is the case. So let's see, what do we have in terms of vacuum hoppers? I have one. I'm not sure the area on this guy. I like this guy. The vacuumulator. That's kind of cool. Like, I like that one. Let's see what this does if I go like that. And then, on the top, we want an item output. No, up top. There we go. So, I want that up there. Now, can I... Is this thing going to get the saplings back? Is the question. The bigger question is that going to happen? And I think that's the problem. I think that's going to happen. And there's no way of setting this to be a larger area of collecting, but a smaller area of planting. Because as long as I have trees growing, wherever the block is, there's going to be stuff overhanging. So let's, I guess I could do it that way. Okay, I set this to a 7x7, so it should be wanting to chop down logs from there, so I don't see why I didn't chop it down these ones. But if I leave this recessed, it should only plant them in this 5x5, but I can have it chop logs in like a 13x13 with 32 mining height high. So the only problem really would be is, well, that's a problem. The only real problem that we really have is the fact that if this block replaced the dirt block, and then this thing decided, okay, we're going to cut that down, they would plant a tree there, and eventually we get trees on the outside. But now, this being 11x11, it should chop down all these, but it should only plant in this area, because it can't plant where the dirt is, if I'm right. So the trees will grow here, but it will chop down the wood up there. Hopefully. I'm actually kind of concerned why it isn't chopping down the wood, because it just started doing it. Can I increase the area again? I don't want it to be too big, because I don't want to decide that my house is a tree and chop it down. It says chops logs. Alright guys. I'm going to fiddle with this for a little bit, see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode, because I desperately have to use the restroom. And, yeah. So I will catch you guys a little later. Make sure this is working. And we'll work more on the village. And we'll definitely get more into Abyssal Craft very soon. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.